issues with that today. So instead we'll be doing a draft, but let's do it. That'll be fun. Let's see. Premier. Crimson Vow draft. Woo! Draft token. Alright. I love arena drafts against other players. Because for the longest time, they had drafts on arena, but the computers take cards out the packs. Alright, I mean, this thing is good. It would put us pretty heavily into blue and red, but that's a pretty good card as well, with the recursion there. Let's see here. I don't know a lot of these cards yet. This is a good card. Get 2 blood tokens. I'm not sold on the blood tokens yet. I think I'm just gonna go with a rare here. And we'll see. If we end up going a different color, then it's fine. Target creature. Oh, right, Valor Stand. This is actually a really good card. Counter target spell. Oh, you could counter it for 1 blue if it was cast from there. If it wasn't cast from there. Any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If no one does transform them. It's +2/+0 as long as an opponent controls a human. Interesting. That's actually a pretty sweet card. I'm inclined to go with Valorous. Like, that card is just so good. But this is a lot of value. But Valorous Stance is just so good. It's so versatile. We very well might not be playing this rare that we picked. Ooh! That's a good card if you play a lifelink deck. This is a great card for werewolf decks. See here. When it dies, draw a card. That's not bad. Try one, then draw a card on the exploit. That's a pretty good exploit. Let's go with this thing. I just feel like this thing is so powerful. Oh. That could put us into something fun. Let's see here. Destroy target attacking creature. If you pay 2. If you pay 6, you can just destroy target creature. I see a lot of white coming our way, man. I don't know. I feel like this is a really solid card too, but we need more creatures. So let's go with this thing. Target creature you control the +1/+1 gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. 1/1 vigilance for 1. That's not bad. There's also an Evolving Wilds, which would be really good for if we end up playing multiple colors, which it looks like we might. So let's take the Evolving Wilds and hope to possibly feel something there. Oh, that's kind of cool. So your creatures with big power still assign equal to their power. This pack's got a lot of blue in it. What's going on here? Okay. Kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go with this thing. Just because we're pretty solidly in white, and this is a decent creature for us. Ooh, Mulch. I loved that card back in the day. Okay. I've been seeing a couple of red cards come in. This is Reassembling Skeleton, except it costs one more to activate, but one less to cast. I guess I'll take this Drake thing, like... That seems pretty good. We could go into blue. Wouldn't be terrible. That's a pretty good card. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty good. Wait a minute. That card's in this set too? That's weird. I think I'll take this thing. Because it's a creature, it's a body. We're kind of leaning into blue here. This is a good card. I like that card. Yeah, we'll just confirm it. See, we're not like completely committed to blue yet. We could still like flip to green or red. But I think I'm just gonna take the creature here. This is just a good card. How is this here so late? So are these though. This is a thing in early game. Wait, hold on. That's a really good card. What is going on? We're being passed so many cards that we're actually gonna play. Okay, so that's probably not getting played. Oh, we got the vampire land. Well, we're not playing any vampires. It might allow us to like splash into vampires somewhere, but I don't think I really need to do that here. Okay, this could be kind of cool. Yeah, let's pick up this thing. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ooh. I love that card. How many creatures do we have right now? 10. Well, we're gonna need... So this is pack 2. Yeah, we're still gonna need more creatures, but I think we can go with the card draw here. Ooh, that is a really good card for us. It kind of seems like we're getting past good white and blue from the other direction as well. I think we're gonna splash for this. Because this just seems really good. Like, it means that, like, counter spells aren't going to be as good. But it'll give us, like, way more, like, card selection. And we can, like, filter through lands. Because, like, later in the game, you don't want to be drawing a bunch of lands. Okay. Flying Haste. Okay. Let's just take this thing. Let's have some removal. So we have a decent amount of removal now. I think I counted like 3 removal spells. And we have quite a few creatures. We still need to draft some more creatures yet. We want to play probably 17, 18 creatures. That's kind of cool. Let's pick the Geist here. We just need creatures, man. Well, we could also go with this thing, which it doesn't have flying. Let's pick the flyer. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Okay. Let's pick up our boy here. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, well, it can tap to gain a life every turn. Oh, but there's also this. Ooh, that actually seems a lot better. Let's pick that up. So we have this thing, which is kind of in our colors. Yeah, let's pick it up. I think I'll just pick this up and throw it into our sideboard. We're not getting a lot of what we need anymore. I don't think I'm gonna play that card, but I'll pick it up anyway. I might play that if I'm a little low on creatures, but I guess we'll see. Ooh. Pick this up. That very well might go into the deck. Wow. Let's see what else is in the pack. I might pick this guy up just to put into my human deck. Yeah. Whenever it or another creature. Okay, still that ability, gains death touch. I guess that's not bad for 2-drop. That is a lot of stuff that I don't have time to read. I really like this card. Let's take the bystander though. Ooh. I mean, it's also just a 2-mana flyer. Like, that in and of itself is strong. But also, it can get pumped. 17 creatures and we're on pick 3. So we can start, like, upgrading now. If we can find any upgrades. That's a sweet card. This card could actually be really good in our deck. Try to. Oh, you have to sacrifice it though. Oh, we're definitely gonna. Well, let's mark him. Ooh, there's also Evolving Wilds in here. This would make it a lot easier to play our 3 colors. Since we're considering going with red for a couple of things. Oh, it can't block. Okay. Oh, Splendid Reclamation? I love this art. That is amazing art for that card. Okay, we really don't need anything here, so let's just pick up this sweet Splendid Reclamation. Alright, 3 Omen counters on it. Okay, I guess this isn't a terrible card. Ooh. We could also pick up the Heirloom here. Ooh, or the Monstrosity. I mean, this would just be a win con. Yeah, let's get that. Like, that's just so hard to kill. Alright, we got some stuff here. Yeah, let's pick this up. Exploiting to draw a card seems good. Exploiting to return a thing to your hand seems good. Exploiting to draw a card seems good. We're gonna have to cut some cards, but we're picking up a lot of really strong cards. I think we had some creatures that weren't amazing. This is kind of cool. Ooh. Oh, I was kind of looking at the other card, but all right, let's take another one of them. Let's get this sweet looking mulch. Yeah, this card was always so much fun back in the day. Original Innistrad Mulchin. Alright, so now let's see what we have here. Obviously we need to cut some cards. We could just straight up cut red, but I kind of want to play it because I have some strong red cards. I guess they're not even really like that good. I could just cut red here and it would make the deck a lot more consistent. Feels bad cutting the card that I first picked, but whatever. Let's see here. Seems good. This card I'm a little iffy on, because that ability doesn't seem like something that should be on a 5-drop. We don't have a ton of lifelink in the deck. This in and of itself could gain us like 3 life a turn, which could be relevant, but I guess we'll come back to it. I just look at that art on this card. That just seems awesome. He's just like ramming through people with his shield. Yeah, that just seems like such a hard card for them to take care of. Like, they'd need removal for it. Such a good attacker. 1 mana to tap a creature, it doesn't untap during their next untap step and draw a card seems really good. How many cards do we have to cut? 3. Then it flips, and it can only block creatures with flying, but you can pay 4 to draw 2 and then discard 1. Not bad. Discard a creature card, draw a card. That seems like a little suboptimal. Valorous Stance is amazing. This card's just gonna grow because it's got training and it starts with a low power. This guy seems kind of cool. Especially with Exploit. This is actually going to be really good. Yep. Removal and that thing. Okay, 2 more cards to cut. What are we gonna cut? We have a bunch of them. How many... This returns an instant or sorcery card. How many instant or sorcery cards do we actually have in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I think maybe we cut like 2 of these. We'll keep one of them. Like, that's great value when it works. But like, otherwise it's just a 4-mana 3/3, and since we only have 4 instant or sorcery cards, like, it's not gonna be worth playing so many of them. Okay. Yeah, I think this is really solid. We have the 2 Evolving Wilds. Can't forget, need to set our sleeves. What sleeves are we gonna pick? Well, of course we're gonna pick the new Chandra sleeves, right? I mean, look at that. That just looks so sweet. Dress to kill. Alright. Let's play. Alright. Game 1 coming up. Oof. Okay, I think this hand is actually fine. Ooh, and we're on the new board. Nice. I love this board. Alright, island go. Alright, we drew a creature. Axon Pup. You control another wolf or werewolf, put a +1/+1 counter on Axon Pup. If it dies, you gain life equal to its power. Okay. I'll play my 2/2. Drew another 4-drop. Nice. All the cards in our hand are currently playable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's play our flyer and say no attacks. This is scary because both of these are going to be growing by 1 each turn. We need to find removal. Alright, we double block in one of them here. If they have a trick, we just get blown out. But now at least they won't be growing each turn. Yep, we'll play our 2/3 flyer, which can block their 2/1 flyer. If they swing here, they will get training, but then we're gonna block and trade. I really hope they don't have another werewolf here. I'm still happy with the decision we made, though, to trade 2 creatures for their other pup, because that was gonna start getting absolutely ridiculous. Alright, we've got our Shield Basher. Things are not looking good for us. I think we block the 3/3 here and take it out. Take 6 damage. We've just been on the back foot this entire game. Like, they had the double pup. Yeah, we just played this. I mean, it's only going to be down for 1 turn. But it at least makes us survive. Do we have a board wipe? Nope, we have a Evolving Wilds though. Here you go. Good game. Yeah, they just ran us over. I think we could have had a chance in that game if they didn't have the double pup. Because that double pup is just so powerful. Like, every turn, both of them are going to be growing. Which is just so powerful. I had to sacrifice 2 of my creatures to take care of one of their pups, you know? Alright, well, let's run it back, see what we got. Ooh, Olivia avatar. I love this avatar. You go first. I need to mulligan this. Alright, this I can keep. We'll talk the monstrosity here. I'm gonna... Excuse me. I'm gonna play this. Now, how many double of each? So there's a double blue. Another double blue. 2 double blue. And okay, 3. Oh no! Alright, I basically just discarded a card. That's embarrassing. Okay, well, hopefully we draw land here. If not, we just threw away this game, but... They have a rare? That's a land. Nice. Flying. Whenever one or more creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. That's a pretty good card. Sure. No tax. Yeah, we definitely threw with that Evolving Wilds by hitting decline there. Lifelink, at the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. They are just drawing all of the cards here. I think I just do this. Draw 3, decline, discard 2 cards. This and play things. What do we want to discard here, man? I guess the bird, like 2/3, is kind of small. Land. No attacks. If I attack there, they just block this here, this here. Everything bounces, they gain 2 life. And then they can swing back at me for 4 and gain 2 more life. Alright, we kept our removal on purpose there. Discarded this, which actually could have been kind of relevant. And this, which again actually could have been kind of relevant. In favor of keeping removal and a creature. Yeah, no blocks here. Let's play the Whispering Wizard here. Yeah, we'll swing with both here to train up our guy. They are going for the double block. I'm okay with this. Oh wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, you can have the counters. Yeah, this card is absolutely going in my human stack. All right. Our opponent got extremely lucky in opening this card. This card is ridiculous. If we can draw another land, we can play this somewhere and then the turn after use it to exile their creature. Alright, I take 4, you gain 2. There's our another land. Yeah, I feel like putting this here, swinging with the team, and now when they attack us next turn, we can Fierce Retribution their 2/3. We're back in this, boys. They have a lot more cards than we do in hand, but they also have like nothing on the board that's relevant anymore. This still draws them cards, but next turn, hopefully we'll be getting rid of it. Okay, Bird Boy, draw you a card. You'll be discarding this turn. Oh, never mind. Blood Fountain, okay. Bam! You got a trick? Nope. Alright. Cruel Witness. We probably actually should have killed off their guy. Yep, one attacker. What you got, bud? I wish blood tokens weren't so bad. Like, one tap, discard a card, sacrifice this token, draw a card. Like, that just seems so bad. Love this song, by the way. If it was like one tap, pay 1 life, or pay 2 life, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card, I think that would make it much better. Dude, could I feasibly mill them? They can give an enchanted creature lifelink with this, okay. Bleed Dry. That's kind of crazy. They exploit the Zombo. Okay, when they exploit, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. They are just going nuts with the card draw here. There are 8 cards in hand. Oh, they play another rare. First strike. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Oh, okay, so it's like a Thalia. Do we even want to... Yeah, 16 is too many cards. Get her out of here. 3/3 in the sky goes in. If I attack with the 4/3, they could block with 2 creatures. Well, if they blocked with this and that, I would only kill 1. So yeah, only 1 attack. They're actually, I mean, they're at 7. That's a pretty low life total, honestly. This guy's actually really strong. I don't think I have any pump spells in the deck, so I don't think this is ever going to draw me a card. But a 2/1 flyer for 2 is pretty strong. If I draw a land here, I might discard it to the blood token, but as it stands, I don't think I'm doing anything with... Oh, that's legitimately a Thalia. This is just the Thalia, like the original Thalia, reprinted in this set. That's really cool. I can't believe they did that. They don't usually do that with legendary creatures. Like, I haven't seen a legendary creature reprint since, like, a core set a bunch of years ago. Maybe I just missed one, but, like, I don't feel like I've seen that outside of a core set ever. Yeah, no blocks. I'll take 3. Alright, let's use our blood token. Discarding this, see what we get. It's another land. So let's play our 4/2 here. Well,
every day we escape losing all of our faith. We can't live this way. Feel me slowly fade away.
yeah, let's swing in here and see if they block.
Feel me slowly fade
I'm guessing they will. But they don't.
every day.
I have flying blockers, so let's play our big boy.
Skipping by,
Alright.
I could say
Well,
just can't really see.
I mean, we have quite the board here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus we have 4 flyers to their 2. We swung with the team here. They could trade these, bounce these, take 2, or trade these, kill one of these, take 3. Oh, they're giving something lifelink. Yeah, that's not good for us. I think I just take it here. We want the largest force we can have next turn. That does gain them 3 life. 4 life because of this thing, but alright, let's keep the Drake in hand for now. If we go in with the team here, they'll block like maybe that there, um, something here. That there, take 1, 2, 3, 4. Lose like 3 creatures. Okay, I think that's fine. Because if I swing in with the... Oh, they have a trick. Yep, they have a trick. What's your trick? Oh, I forgot to mention to the stream. Friendly Milkman followed, which means that I will be opening a pack of his choice, a set booster pack of his choice. Alright, they're pumping their Thalia, so we'll just swing in with this bad boy then. Do it. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is the next time that Friendly Milkman is in the stream, I'll let them pick a pack and I will open it. Yeah, I'll have to try and keep track of that. So let's see here. Anti-creature gets +1/+2. Okay. Our opponent seems to be playing extremely slowly here. Ooh, look at this pedal tower. That's kind of cool. Another one over here. Pedal. +2/+2 onto the lifelink thing. Yep. Yep, and another lifelink. We'll block with one of our tokens here. Hopefully they don't have any more tricks coming up here. Ooh, are they gonna draw a card here? If they do, that means we know they don't have any tricks. They don't. Okay, I'm playing this pre-combat because if anything dies during combat, I want it on the battlefield. Alright, let's see here. They only have one flyer. We have that, and that flying. That's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 flying. They could activate this and gain 3 life. If they blocked with that. I think what we do here is we go in with these two. Yep. They got us. But we at least gain life off of that. Decline now. So, it was probably a good thing that we played our boy. I wonder, since this flips into a black card. Oh, it's got a black mana symbol on it. Yeah, so you can only play it in black-white decks. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Oh, but they have 2 of these things. know what? Screw it. Let's kill off their guy. Gonna kill off all of our flyers except for this one, but I mean, that dude is what's holding them alive right now. And that'll flip our boy. Unless they kill it. I kind of like this guy, man. He's got the same ability on both sides. Plus, he's a 3/5 on the other side. And he can get Death Touch. Alright, so we're going to cast this, which will trigger both our boys. Decline. So this puts one of them into the graveyard. I'm obviously going to be putting the bottom one into the graveyard here. I realize it's not a creature card that I put in, but this is going to be a very good card to play next turn. I think we had to start keeping this back. If we were to attack with it and they just not block, they could swing in next turn with this and harm us. Oh, this only triggers on your turn. Oh, darn. Okay, not as good, but still good. But okay, no tax. I thought it was at the beginning of, the beginning of each end step. Because then I would have flipped him last turn, but it's nice that it's just any creature, basically. I don't like that they have to say whenever he or another creature you control. I wish they just said whenever a creature you control. And I feel like that's how they used to say things. Alright, they killed off our guy that's making flyers. Oh, nice. This just triggers whenever a creature is put into our graveyard from anywhere. Okay, they are digging. This doesn't say a non-token creature, does it? A creature card. Since it says the word card, I'm wondering if a token would work. Alright, so I think we're taking 6 here. We'll take 3. Nice. Well, it only triggered him. Okay. So, since it does say card, it can't be a non-token, or it can't be a token card. Alright, so we're gonna activate this. We're looking to put a creature into the... Oh. Alright, never mind. We'll still play this. And put a +1/+1 counter on our boy. No attacks. Yeah, I could have put this into the graveyard to make this into a 3/2 flyer that could draw us cards. But I don't know. Like, this is meant to be one of our finishers. Like, with Ward 2, it's going to be tough to kill it. Oh. Yeah, block like that. Okay, I take some damage. Ya boy goes down. They really have been saving that blood fountain. I'm guessing they're gonna use it here. Look at how much mana they have. They have 13 mana. They have 4 cards left in their deck? Okay, yep, they replay their boy. Now they're flooding the board. They might draw themselves out, man. Alright, no blocks. Now we've got to remember, if we block Thalia with this bad boy, or with anything that dies to Thalia, it will die before the rest of damage is dealt. So they have enough to kill us right now if that wasn't the case. But since that's the case, we would survive here. So like if we blocked with our Quartermaster, that would die from first strike damage. Oh! Did they just exploit a creature? No, they didn't. Oh, they... Our opponents... Boys, our opponent just drew... Exploit is optional, opponent. They drew too many cards. They didn't realize they were out of cards. Oh my gosh, boys. Hey, we leveled up. What did we get? 1 pack. Pop. Ooh. Oh, right. I was reading that card earlier. Okay. All right, let's play one more for tonight. Then I think I need to get off because I had to wake up kind of early tomorrow morning. We're against Sawa 5. Okay. This looks good. Ah. Sorry, hair on my tongue. We need to actually find a land here. So our opponent should have just had us last game. Like, I feel like there was little to no chance that we came back given the position if our opponent wouldn't have drawn so many cards. All right. I mean, yeah, let's just exploit here. Let's sack our 3/2. Scry 1. Let's scry that to the bottom. Draw planes. Perfect. No attacks. No blocks. They're also playing blue-white. Finding Geist. Okay. We'll play this, I think. Whenever it attacks, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-0 until end of turn. And then enchanted creature gets -2/-0. Okay. So no attacks here. If we draw one more land, we can play our big boy. Start hitting them for 5 a turn. That's one more land. Now we need time to play it, but yeah, let's just play this, huh? And no attacks. This is also really good for us. Because that can attack in and just become indestructible, and it's like, deal with it. Take 4 damage if you want, or block with the creature and lose it. They are looking at a lot of stuff. Can't help but feel like they have some removal here. Yep. Oh, they have multiple pieces of removal. Number of cards in your graveyard. Okay, then I'll block here. I mean, I just kind of feel like they shouldn't have done that. It's like, there's our massive boy. What is this? Something that they milled. Becomes the target of an aura spell. Okay. So they get to make 1/1 flyers. That's kind of cool for like an aura. Or a base deck or something. I think it's cool that like spirits are kind of like auras in this set. Like the disturb is like very aura focused. What's the other side of this card do? Okay, yep. That sounds about right. Okay, so they hit with a 2/3 flyer. Now are they going to debuff our monstrosity? It would cost them 4 mana to do so. I really hope you don't try to do it now, opponent. Okay, they're going to buff their dude. That's fine. Yep, that is perfectly fine, opponent. They're going flyer plan. Alright. So this specifically gives itself lifelink. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna swing here, but then before, only if you own a card in exile. Okay. Did not realize that was the case. So I'm just swinging into that. And now I'll play my training dude. And pass the turn. So this creature would need to be the target of the aura spell. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. 2 of those into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Oh, that's kind of neat. A lot of card advantage. Alright, so land and then Dawnheart Geist. That would I saw that card earlier. That would explain why it's like that. They're swinging for 4. Yep. Taking 4. Exile 3 cards from your library. Against first strike until end of turn. Discard a card. Return or exile it. Return. Wait. Discard a card. Exile Fleeting Spirit. Return it to the battlefield. Oh, okay. So it's like a blink effect, kind of. Okay, my turn. That's really good because we needed something to handle these flyers. It won't do much this turn. Or next turn, but the turn after it can block a Wandering Geist and kill it. Alright, they just take the damage here. Then I'll play my Rider. And then end the turn. I'd really like to draw one of my exploit creatures. I have several more exploit creatures in the deck. I could exploit this and gain life. Let's just block here. They could give it first strike. We're probably never gonna flip that, so sure, make them do it. There are cards in the set that get stronger when you have cards in your graveyard like this, so now that they're exiling things, those cards are gonna be weaker. They'll have to exile at least one non-land card. So if they have anything to return something. Yep. I'll gain my 2 life. Thank you. Yeah, see? Like, I mean, it mills 2 cards. So it'll... What the frick is this? Alright, my turn. Well, that at least means I have a 0/5. All right. We get to draw a card here. Anyway, Catilda, Dawnheart Martyr. Flying, lifelink, protection from vampires. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of permanents you control that are spirits and or enchantments. Oh my gosh. That card is gonna just absolutely destroy us. They're gonna throw this on like this or this next turn. And there'll just be nothing we can do about it. That's something we can do about it actually. So go to combat here. Oop. Yep. And swing like this. They take 4. Alright, your turn, opponent. So whatever they enchant with that, we're gonna tap down. Because that's too good. And it'll mean 2 turns of them not able to use the +X lifelink. Garbage. This 2/5 is going to be really relevant as well. Because it can block here and kill it. Could block there and bounce. Block this and kill it. Yeah, this card is going to save us here. Alright, so they are targeting him. As we kind of expected here. Nice. Jeez Louise, 11-11. Yeah, I'm glad I found some sort of pseudo removal for it. Hey, that makes him a 1/5 again. Since they removed a card from their graveyard. Okay. So that's going to potentially start gaining them some life. I now own a card in exile, so I could swing in with that and hit them directly to the face. Honestly, I think that's our play here. Like all my other X2s or 2Xs are just going to get blocked by X3s. We really need to draw an answer for this. We have several in the deck. We have that destroy target attacking creature thing. We have the enchantment that we could exile this with and make it not able to attack and block. Yeah, if we don't have an answer for this next turn, I think we just lose. Or some other way to kill them. So, whatever this card right here is, we need it to be a way to kill them. Or a way to kill this at the very least. Okay, my turn. Yeah, that does what we're looking for, so. Unless they have a counter spell. Okay, they don't. Unfortunately, again, it is just a temporary solution. But, I mean, part of the cards worked. All right, so we're gonna wait till their turn. We're actually going to stop on their upkeep so that they can't draw an answer. Do we attack here with anything? I don't think we do. Yep, so I don't know what they're... Oh, they can do this. Yep. They're counting something. This is an amazing card, you guys. Like, seriously. The cost reduction and the card draw on there just make this card so relevant. It's so powerful. At common, if there's like a pauper zombie deck, like that could be it. I don't know what our opponent's up to. They're wasting timeouts on my end step. Like looking at things. What are you doing? Counting? Oh. Okay, they're tapping some stuff. Yep, those are tapped. Okay. And now we can remove that. And we did that on purpose in their upkeep because we don't want them untapping this turn, or untapping here. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't want to attack with that. They tapped down all our flyers, so unfortunately we can't block this. But it's 8 damage. So we don't die here. Now we die here. That was unfortunate that they drew this. They had some crazy cards, dude. Why was it that the rares that we opened were so garbage compared to these, man? Alright, let's run it back. Excuse me. Like, our last opponent, the one that decked themselves, they had, like, that crazy thing that basically whenever you play a creature, draw a card. For, like, 3 mana, and it's a 2/3 flyer. And then this opponent had the crazy give +X/+X, where X is the number of enchantments and spirits you control. Okay, this looks good. This looks great, actually. Maybe not great, but we have this early game to start sculpting the top of our deck, if we even need to. We can hold up this, or this next turn. Opponent plays a plains, plays their flyer. Yeah, let's use this right now. And now I'll say your go. If you control another human, draw a card. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing this turn, so... And we don't want the island here. Let's play our boy. We might just be playing this as a 2/5 next turn. Because a 2/5 flyer is pretty good. I'll take 6 here. I want to keep my guy. Let's see here. We could play this and exploit itself. We could play this and then play this and exploit it. We could also just hold up this and this. Yeah, let's go that route. I maybe should have played this that turn and then still held both of this and this up. Yep, this is why we wanted to hold up our Valor stance. Or chill the grave. Oh, nope, cancel. The problem is we can't use this effectively. They're gonna be like, why are you doing that? Yeah, that resolves. That resolves. And now blow this up. We could block there, but nah. Let's see here. I kind of want to use this to draw a card. So I think what I'm gonna do here then, cast that, and then use this to exploit this. Holy moly. This doesn't matter. Didn't have any counters on it. That is very good. Let's draw that. No attacks. Now, I think we block here when they attack. I'll block the Spirit, obviously, on the Rider, and then the Stitched Assistant on the Resistance Squad. Okay. They're only attacking there. Okay, well, that's still a block. That is going to mean our Quartermaster is coming down, and these two creatures each get +1/+1 counters. Will not be attacking. We're looking to get one creature into our graveyard here. Yep. I mean, that's basically a force block. I don't think we have any ways of returning creatures from our graveyard to our hand or to the battlefield, so let's do this. Alright. Now with that, let's swing in with our Stitch Assistant. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a death touch mono green creature. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in my Fane deck. It's a good one too. Yeah, I'll just block like that. And then flip our boy. Sure. Nice. Alright, yeah, we're gonna play our flyers here. So we're gonna swing in there. Then I think we're gonna keep our 2/5 back. So, one attack. Another one. Another one. Alright, we're gonna double block there, and then we'll take the 2 here. I hope they don't have a pump spell here. Okay, good. They do get to put the Bramble Armor somewhere else, which that's another card that is again in this set and was in the last set too. Alright. Shield Basher coming down. Now, coming in with our 3/2 flyer. Nothing you can do about it. Here go. They play a land. They equip that to their Heron of Hope. We're actually in some trouble here. Okay, that's not good, but it's not awful. Yep, block like this. So now that can give an enchanted creature lifelink. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw 2, then discard 1. Yep, this is going down. Big boy. All right. Meh. Let's do it. All right. No attacks. I would have attacked here if I had extra mana to spare, but I don't. So this is a bear that gets +1/+1 whenever you play another human. That's not bad, actually. In a human-focused deck. Alright, so if they swing with their Heron here, we're double blocking with our 2/2/3s, which will kill off the Heron and only kill off one of our creatures. They're moving it over to their dude. Yeah, I'm obviously blocking here. I think I just disturb here, actually. I think that's just so powerful. It now makes this strong enough to survive that as well. So that's coming in and that's coming in. Auto pay. Oh, I was supposed to gain the life. Alright, well now that I haven't gained the life, let's go ahead and play our Stitched Assistant and just sacrifice this. That actually could be pretty relevant here. Because since we have such a big board, we don't really anticipate we're going to be taking much damage. They draw land. Yeah. We have to keep in mind we're at 13 cards in deck, but I don't think we're going to be milling ourselves out like Millman. We also have to keep in mind we can pay 5 to hit them for 5. Okay. Yep. Our boys going there. Our other boys going there. I love the animation for cards going to exile now. They like spin away. Alright. We're going to play this. And now your attackers are going to get minus. Okay. Now let's go to combat. You're going in. You're going in. You're going in, because why not? If they double block, they'll lose both their guys anyway. Auto pay. We have to remember to activate. Let's just do it now. It doesn't matter. I didn't want to forget it. Because I forgot it last turn, so it worked out, but they're double blocking, so they lose both their creatures. Which I am perfectly okay with. Alright, yep, you go. Yep. So if they attack me here, I'm absolutely double blocking. Okay, they didn't do it. That's a land. Let's start activating this. I suppose we could have kept the land in our hand, actually. Okay, it worked out. Let's go ahead and activate this again. Land goes. Play our man. And now these two are coming in. Can't activate any abilities, but they just have a 4/4, so sure, they're gonna trade their 4/4 for my 4/2 and gain 5 life. So in the end, they'll go down 1, or go up 1, but that's not the end of the world. We got rid of their creature. And they scoop. Yeah, we got them. All right. I'm playing one more. One more. Only one more. Oh, man. This new set has been really cool and a lot of fun. Oof, look at that jump. If we win one more, we go from 250 gems to 1,000 gems. That is a big jump. Let's hope we can win one more. So far, we're 2-2. I feel like the two we lost, the first one, we just got absolutely crushed. And it was because of those wolves. Like, they had the double pups or whatever, like, right away. They went, like, turn 1, land, go. And they were on the play. Turn 1, land, go. Turn 2, land, pup. Turn 3, land, pup. And then they had 2 3/3s by combat. And then the next turn, they were going to have 2 4/4s. Like, or sorry, they had 2 2/2s. And then the next turn, they had 2 3/3s. And then they were going to have 2 4/4s. So, yeah, stuff just spiraled. But, all right, we can keep this. So we're going to use this to find a plains. And then the other game we lost, the opponent had that stupid, crazy thing that gives a creature like +X+X, where X is the number, and lifelink, and flying, and protection from vampire. Like, just so much. It's another pup deck, dude. Jeez Louise. Watch him have pup on turn 3 as well. You gonna block, bud? I think we hold on to it. Okay, they don't have another pup. They do have a lot of damage, though. I'll throw this down and then hit for 2 more. Next turn, we can either imprison something if they have something too big. We could imprison this, actually. Yeah, it might be a good idea to imprison here, actually. All right. I mean, I could hit for 2 in the air. I don't think I do, though. As it stands, this is preventing this from attacking. I don't know if they value this over this. Yep. They do have mana available. I don't know what they plan on doing here. Yep. I'm glad they didn't use that on the trampler, at least. Okay. Yep, now I'll play this. Which will draw me a card. Such a good card. Now we have something to put into our graveyard. Why? Oh, okay. But yeah, we can use this to kill something off and then exploit it back if we need it. Or we could use that to kill something off. Let's just cast this and then pass the turn. If they have more removal, their deck has seemed to have a decent amount of tricks or removal. We can use this to handle that. Okay. No blocks. Alright. We'll do it. Put it in a graveyard. Take action. I take Uno. It becomes night. Oh boy, interesting card. Yeah, let's play this, and we're losing out on a little bit of value here. But, because we're only putting, this allows you to put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, and, oh well, other target creatures. And we only had 1 other target creature. I mean, we can race here, man. I absolutely believe that we're going to win this race. And now we've gotten back our Fierce Retribution, which this we can use to destroy a target creature as well. Yeah, we'll block. What in the... That is a crazy card for them. We'll do that. And then this. And then hit. And now they are in a very bad position. Alright. Hit. Yeah, I guess we'll throw this down. It means we're not going to be able to cast this on their turn, but that's probably not going to be relevant anyway. And it was not. I mean, I'm on a hot streak now, man. I gotta keep going. We made the jump, though. Next jump is 400, then 200, then 200. Then this jump is 400. So yeah, you go from 50 to 100, which is only 50 gems, to 250, which is 150, to 1,000, which is 750, and then 400, 200, 200, 400. So every win from now on will gain us either 400 or 200 gems. If we have any more wins, one more loss and we're out. Look at this bat. He's just looking so derpy. A little risky, but we have 2 cards we can play, and if we draw an island, we can play every card in our hand, so, or an Evolving Wilds, so let's keep it. Ooh, they have the new Sorin avatar. That's another card we can play. Yeah, we'll play this, man. I'm a little worried here. On Heart of the Cards, draw us an island. Hey. Okay. Let's just go to combat and hit. See if he blocks here. He does not. Yeah, let's play this. Interesting to see blue-black deck here. I wonder how these are going to look in this set. What is this? It's a rare. Zombies you control have flying. Blue tap, sacrifice another non-token creature. Get an XX blue zombie creature token where X sacrifice a creature. Oh man. Yeah, sure. So it's gonna make a 2/2 flyer here, but I mean, like, whatever. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, let's just go to combat here. He might trade creatures with the panicked bystander, but I think we're okay with that. Alright, let's draw cards here. Oof. We have to discard 2 cards. I feel like this and maybe something big like this that we can't play. We could have used the opportunity to get another creature into our graveyard, like this or this, so that when we cast this, we would be able to draw a card, but lifelink, when another creature you control dies, transform it into a 4/3 with lifelink. Okay, pretty cool. And they swing for 3. Wow, I am not drawing lands this game. Sure. Let's do this. Sacrificing this. Putting the counters here. That's a land. Let's keep it on top. Let's play it. And then let's swing. They go to 11. Wow. They're getting hit. They do have this life linker. Whenever another creature you control dies. Ooh. They only had 1 creature in their graveyard though, so they couldn't draw a card off that. Missing out on a little bit of value. We notably do have 2 creatures in our graveyard now, so if we draw an island, we can play this and draw a card. That's not an island. Well, we're absolutely not attacking here. But what do we want to play? We could hold this up. I think we'll play this and then hold this up. Because now if they attack us with like big Zombo or whatever, I can kill it. This is kind of scary. They can sack that flyer to make a 5/5 flyer. Yep, they're doing it. I mean, I have no flyers. They might as well swing first. Alright, I'm not killing that off. They don't do anything, okay. The top card of your library. If it's a zombie card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put that card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Well, that's pretty good. Are they doing it? Are they making their 5/5? We absolutely could use Fierce Retribution on their 5/5. I really want to use Sigarda's Imprisonment on Geralf over here. Mr. Geralf. Wait, have they ever had a Geralf before? I know they had Geralf's Messenger at one point, but did they ever actually print a Geralf card? I don't think they did. Yep, nope, no attacks here. This 5/5 is very scary. They tap our dude. Okay, this card's not quite as good as I was thinking. I thought it costed one less per zombie you controlled, which would mean it could cost 1 blue. Yeah, so next turn we're gonna have to Sigarda's Imprisonment something, and then Fierce Retribution something. We're probably gonna Imprisonment probably one of the flyers. I think we have to. We could also just play a flyer as a blocker, but being that we're at 4 here, they have 4 flyers, we would need to handle 3 of them here. And we, unfortunately, we can only handle 2 any way we go about it. We don't have a way of sacrificing a creature. Let's see if they block here. If they do, we gain a life, which is all I'm looking for here. I don't care that they're gaining 4. I care that I'm gaining 1. Okay. Whoops. Let's play this guy to block their 3/2. And now we'll end the turn. Yep, and so now we'll survive at 1. Unless they swing out with the team. I should have only attacked with one of the creatures. Crap. Do they have any first striker? Nah, they see it. Well, I can do this. It's not going to save me by 1 point of damage. Yeah, they don't have any first strikers, so we just die here. That blocks there. Now I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is exacties. Yep. Good game, opponent. So that was our game. Overall, nothing crazy there, but I'm glad we made it at least to the 1,000 tier. We didn't quite get to the point where we made back our input, but since we used a token, it doesn't really feel like we had used an input anyway. All right, we're getting wild cards. We're getting wild. Wet and wild, like the brand. Okay, we had 3 packs to open. Ooh. Legendary creature spirit. When it attacks or blocks, sacrifice it at end of combat. Disturb. So it's a 4/4 flying for 2. And then on the other side, enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, create a 4/4 white spirit creature token with flying. That's tap. Okay, so that's the Geist ability. It should give hexproof as well. I wish it gave hexproof as well on that enchantment. But still a very cool throwback to Geist of St. Traft, which was one of my favorite cards from the original Innistrad block. I think it was from original Innistrad set even. I don't remember. But oh, we got Edgar. Edgar Markov. Let's see here. So Edgar Charmed Groom. Do a white and a black for a 4/4 legendary creature vampire noble. With other vampires you control, get +1/+1. And when Edgar Charmed Groom dies, return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Which is kind of cool. Death transforms are always kind of cool because like you can use it to like as a blocker, you can just like throw it in and keep on attacking with it. You can sacrifice it to one of your own abilities like exploit. So yeah. Anyway, the other side, Edgar Markov's Coffin. Legendary artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white and black vampire creature token with lifelink and put a bloodline counter on Edgar Markov's Coffin. Then if there are 3 or more bloodline counters on it, remove those counters and transform it. I love this card. Okay, I love this card. Such a cool card. Alright. Let's go ahead and spend our one second here. Okay, cool. Ooh, we get triple mastery orb there. Nice. All right, we got some cool things coming up here. But anyway, let us go ahead and spend our coins. Let's go to the store. Get ourselves 2 packs of the new set. Wait, what's in the deals? Oh, it's a bunch of vampires. Like in case you want to make a vampire deck now with all the new vampires. Yeah, it's the card styles for them. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I like packs in the deals. I like coin deals, gem deals, and sleeves. But that's about it. Maybe like if they ever had like an avatar in there, I might be interested in it. Ooh, Demonic Bargain. 2 and a black sorcery. Exile the top 13 cards of your library, then search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library. I kind of like this card. I mean, it's just straight up worse than like Demonic Tutor, but it's not supposed to be as good as Demonic Tutor. It's supposed to be something similar, but yeah, I kind of like this card. This card kind of slaps. In like Commander. In Standard or something, it's gonna be garbage. Alright, and our second rare, Dream Shacklegeist. 1 and double blue for a 3/1 creature spirit with flying, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to 1. Tap target creature. Target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, so we have 2 rare wild cards. I'd like go to our decks, go to our Eugene deck. Alright. Mr. Eugene. This card could be decent in the Eugene deck. If you throw this in, or like slap this down like later in the game, it could come down with like 7 counters on it or something, which is kind of cool. But if you throw it down early, like you're likely to just be sacrificing it right away, which would mean it essentially be 4 mana, or if you have Ugin out, 2 mana to draw a card, which is kind of bad. But if you have Ugin out, there's usually at least 1 creature on the board somewhere. So maybe I would want to play it. It just costs a lot of mana. Since you have to pay 2 every time you want to draw the card. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add that. But if we go to not collected, rare, we don't have any mythic wild cards. So Blinkmoth Nexus was something we were considering last night. I mean, maybe this. It's like more graveyard hate on a land, which lands are way harder to kill. Sliver Hive is good. You can make a sliver, which is just a use of mana. So like, this might seem good at first glance. But the thing is, the deck is colorless. That bottom ability is never ever gonna do anything ever. So it's like just as good as some of the common lands. So I think we skip it. Treasure Vault, on the other hand, could make us a lot of treasures. Which probably isn't gonna be super relevant for us, but could be in some situations. I think we searched through most of these cards and said there were a few of them that like were like meh. But the big daddies we were looking at were like this card, this card, this card, and this card. Sorry, music switched to a different video. Okay. We were just listening. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Okay. Well, this card just feels so combo-y that I want it. And this card feels like it's gonna be really good in the deck. It basically has total mana value of non-creature artifacts you control. That's still really good. Like if you look at our statistics on the deck, creatures 14, artifacts 61. Cancel this. Okay. So this could cost like feasibly with Eugene out, this could cost like 3 mana, maybe 5 mana, maybe 1 mana. Plus it's got that recursion ability. And it's just a base 10/10. Now, we were just talking about combos. And this is a combo enabler right here. This would turn the deck into something crazy. This card wouldn't be terrible actually, because you can make shapeshifters out of it. It's not great because of how much mana it costs, and the other ability is going to be virtually useless. Like it makes it so that this guy would put a +1/+1 counter on every creature that would enter the battlefield under my control, rather than just the creatures that Ugin makes. But there's also this, which I feel like this plus this would be amazing. But since I only have 2 wild cards and I really want to get Aetherflux Reservoir, maybe I keep those out. I think what I'm going to do, and I did this last night too, is I think I'm going to get a land and a non-land. Because there's still a few lands that are like somewhat relevant. Like Sliver Hive, Blinkmoth Nexus, Scavenger Grounds, Treasure Vault. Those 4 exactly, actually. Honestly, I feel like maybe I'll pick up Scavenger Grounds. Because I have a couple of cards in the deck. I think I have 2 cards in the deck that handle graveyards. I have Soul Guide Lantern, and then I have Relic of Progenitus. But the thing is, these are both artifacts, so they're way easier to target with removal. In fact, I've gone up against a deck where basically what the guy did was he targeted specifically my I think I had a Soul Guide Lantern on the battlefield. So like he played something where like I had to sacrifice an artifact or something, try to destroy it or something. Specifically because he knew it was going to become a problem later in the game when he was trying to do graveyard things and I would exile his graveyard. Since that's the case, I think adding this land, not Aetherflux Reservoir, I think adding a Scavenger Grounds is going to be extremely relevant. Just because now we'll be able to get around that situation where they like destroy our graveyard removal early on in the game. Like if we draw this, or if we find it with that thing that can find a land, I think that can only find a basic, but if we draw this, it's going to be really relevant. So I think for that reason I'll keep it in, and I think I'm going to remove a forest. The snow-covered forest, where are they? Snow-covered forest. And then what am I going to remove for this? That's too good of a card. Again, good for graveyard removal, and it can just draw. Let's see here. Anything else that we want to take out? I mean, this is just a crazy card. Like, I have gotten really unlucky with this. I think every time I've used it in this deck, I've gotten not really unlucky. Really unlucky would be getting a 1 every time. But I've gotten between a 2 and a 9. So I've gotten the 5 treasures, which is still good. It still ramps you a little bit in that situation. You pay 4 mana and then you get 5 out of it. But yeah, it just was a little unfortunate. Construct can be a big boy, so I don't know. I could take out Weatherlight. I mean, it's alright for like grabbing a little bit of extra card drop, but I feel like having in the reservoir instead of that is going to be much more solid for the deck. Because the reservoir essentially gives us a win condition. Because a lot of times our win condition is like rely on our opponent scooping. So cards that are left that we still want to pick up, and this isn't including mythics. I don't know if there's anything in the mythic range. We'll look in a second, but cards in the rare slot that we still want to pick up: Blinkmoth Nexus, Liver Hive, Treasure Vault. Again, we could pick this up, but it probably wouldn't be worth it. It would maybe replace a Forest, and the only thing is we don't want to replace all our basics because of Solemn and because of Assassin's Trophy or that type of thing. Oh, we also have what is it called? The land that blows something up. This thing, Field of Ruin, which we get to search for a basic as well. So we want a basic if we ever activate that. But so Blinkmoth Nexus, Liver Hive, Treasure Vault. Then maybe at some point Scarecrow. But I guess this would be kind of a sweet combo with this, honestly. Because this would make all of our creatures into Scarecrows. And then this can sacrifice a Scarecrow. So if I ever get both of those cards, maybe I'll play them. But this is something we have on the radar, Scrap Trawler. Because that's good against basically any removal that our opponent could have. Panharmonicon is absolutely on our radar. Maybe this thing? I don't know. The front side of this looks pretty good. Especially as a 3-drop 4/4 with that ability on it. When we have Eugenio, like that seems pretty good. But the backside doesn't look extremely relevant for us. And then Metalwork Colossus is absolutely on there. But this kind of goes in conjunction with this. Like these two cards will work together to make like if we put one in, we'll put the other in, but we probably won't put either in without the other. I mean, maybe we'd put the Colossus in without. Honestly, we could put one or the other in. We just would prefer both to be in the deck because like both of them become significantly more powerful when the other's there. Because this means that now when stuff dies, you can bring other stuff back, and this means that now you can have a means of sacrificing artifacts, which then would be able to recur other artifacts with this. But yeah, so we have like 1, 2, 3 absolute wants for non-lands, and like 2 maybe wants for non-land. And then we have 3 absolute wants for lands. This wouldn't be good because I don't have any instant or sorcery spells in the deck. This obviously wouldn't be good because we only have 2 basics. plus like entering tapped, finding only a basic, just not good all around. And again, this is basically just a colorless land. Oh, I just realized this is an artifact land. Okay, that makes me want this card a little bit more because it would synergize with my artifacts, like things that count artifacts. It synergizes with those, and I have a decent amount of those. And this could find it. Because it's an artifact card with a mana ability on it. So, okay. This is, because of that, this is probably going to be my next land that I pick up. And then if we look at mythics, because we are getting close to getting another mythic with our packs. Yep, not playing Maze's End in this deck. Tap, draw a card, then exile a card from your hand. If cards with 5 or more different mana values are exiled with this card, you gain 5 life, untap it, then transform it. Tap for X mana where X is your life total. Jeez. Well, I mean, you're never gonna transform this card. Hear me out. Okay? Hear me out. What if you somehow turn this into a creature? Okay? This wouldn't be able to be done in this deck. Too many colors. But not in this deck. You somehow turn it into a creature. Then you have that thing we were just looking at that turns all creatures you control into... It gives them changeling. Like they have all creature types. And then you play the card that transforms all werewolves. Is there a card that could do that in standard? Oh, this card's not in standard. So yeah, in historic, there's absolutely cards that could do that. There's like the animate artifact or whatever. 1 and a blue to make an artifact. It's an enchantment and it makes an artifact a 5/5 or whatever. Anyway, janky combo idea. Heart of Kieran. I mean, it's fine. It's kind of like an aggro card. I suppose it could work kind of well with Eugene. Like if I had like I could use a loyalty counter to crew it on their turn to block or something. Sculpting Steel, just absolutely want this. This is so far number 1 on my list. Aetherworks Marble. That could be a really good card, actually. I think I would only put it in if Metalwork Colossus got put in. But if Metalwork Colossus did get put in, then I feel like this would be a natural include with that. Sky Sovereign. I mean, I don't know. I'm not huge on vehicles, man. This card, you guys. You can't even see how much it costs. Okay, maybe you can right there in the corner here. But it costs 6 for a legendary artifact, and you can pay 8 and tap it to search your library for a permanent card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. If we got the combo going with Paradox Engine, and we had like enough mana rocks to activate this. Oh, it just puts it on the battlefield. You would need a lot of mana for that, man, to be able to play something still after that to untap all your stuff. It still seems ridiculous. I want this card, but Sculpting Steel is probably just a better card at this point. Still a really good card that we want, but Akroma's Memorial. Not bad. We don't have a ton of creatures in the deck, but Eugene makes creatures, and like Cairn makes creatures and stuff like that. So, I feel like the Memorial is like maybe decent. Not like something I am like striving to include in the deck. Excuse me. Then the last one, Platinum Angel. I mean, it's a good card. It's just like, have you heard of Doomblade? Or like any number of removal spells? Now you can lose again? Yeah, I don't know. On a creature, this just isn't as good in my opinion, but yeah, so I think Sculpting Steel and Planar Bridge and maybe Aetherworks Marvel are the mythics that we are interested in here. Sculpting Steel looks awesome too. Alright. Anyway. As far as commons and uncommons go, let's check uncommons, see if there's anything that we want. I feel like I was looking at this sometime very recently, so I don't think there's gonna be much, but maybe there's something I missed. I generally tend to want to lean towards like not exiling all graveyards in case I go with like, you know, like a scrap trawler type thing. I realized that like most of my exile does that. But you know, if we could lean away from it, we probably should. I don't know. I just feel like this card is just straight up worse than Relic of Progenitus, because like for one, they're both 1 mana. This one exiles a card on ETB, whereas Relic of Progenitus taps to exile a card. Oh, this one gets to target the card. Okay, well that's a little better, actually. But it only does that once. Relic, you can activate it multiple times. So if they had 3 cards in their graveyard when you played this, 3 turns later they now have no cards in their graveyard. Unless they put more there, you know? But, anyway, so I don't feel like this like needs a spot unless I come up against a lot of graveyard decks, which I've come up against some, but like not a crazy amount where I would need to find something like this. I don't have a ton of artifact creatures. I mean, at this point I might as well just play that other thing that only costs 2 to tap to make a 2/2 changeling. The card itself costs 1 additional mana, but to get out a 2/2, it's going to cost you 1 less mana with the other card. This could be kind of neat with that Aetherworks Marvel, but I don't know. That'd be a 2-card combo, so not crazy. Whirler Maker? I love the name of that card, but I don't know. It makes 1/1 flyers. It's decent. They're artifact. Okay. Eh. What is this card? What is this card? Why does it look like a freaking dinosaur? Actually, crew 1 on this card is not bad. Considering it's a 4/4 trampler that buffs itself when it attacks, like that's actually pretty decent. Not good enough to put in the deck though. I mean, maybe actually, because Eugene makes 2/2s that then could immediately crew this. Just every turn make a new 2/2 that crews this. That seems pretty good. I don't know. Alright, and that's all the uncommons. We already went through rares and mythics. Next, let's just check out the commons. I think I went through these earlier, but just in case I missed anything, absolutely not playing this card. Our commander's color identity is nothing. Nope. Those are all bad. I considered this. Could be decent. I just didn't know what mana rock I would take out to replace it with. So like, I don't know. I could take out like Chromatic Lantern. Honestly, maybe I will. Because Chromatic Lantern is doing absolutely nothing for us in the deck. And this will effectively do the exact same thing as Chromatic Lantern, except it'll also give us the ability to possibly exile a card from a graveyard, which might be relevant. This isn't terrible, actually. The thing is, the only way we'll get artifacts into the graveyard, really, is if our opponent destroys them. And they're usually just, I don't know, like it feels like there's a lot of situations where this card just isn't gonna get us any value at all, which is gonna feel bad. So I think I'll hold off on that, at least for now. The deck might turn into more of like a sacrifice type theme in the future when we get more rare wild cards, but yeah. And then we just have, actually I was considering playing this card just as a way of dealing with like one-off things. We have Eugene to deal with some of them, but we're not always able to cast Eugene. Sometimes he'll be on 1 or 2, and so we can't activate him. And also, like, sometimes our opponent just kills it, you know? So this might actually be relevant here. I think I might want to add that. Are there even any other assembly workers? I was considering adding this card. I don't think I couldn't find a good card to take out for it is the thing. Because like, this could be really good. It could be like a 2 mana 4/4 or 1 mana 4/4 or something. But I don't know. Like there were just too many other good cards that like just a 4/4 didn't feel good enough. So the question was, are there any other assembly workers? Let's go collected, not collected. Search for assembly. There's one other one. So when it enters the battlefield, I'd get to search for this. Which isn't even that good of a card. Alright, whatever. Now, removal. What are we gonna take out for our removal? Eugene does make this only cost 3, which that's pretty relevant. How many lands do we have in the deck right now? 36? Yeah, that's a good amount, I think. I really like 2-drops in the deck is the thing, because as soon as Eugene comes down, they're free. I don't know. The cards that draw cards, like a lot of times they just do nothing. Because I don't have mana to spare on them. Like, in order to get to the mana to spare, like, I have to play a lot of stuff. Like, it has to get really late in the game. I love this song. Okay. Mirage Mirror is one of my pet cards. That card's not coming out. This card is ridiculous. Sky Scanner is fun. Anything? We can't get rid of the wand theme. We have the best wands. Chaos Wand. My favorite wand. And then Transmog Wand. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should take out Solemn. He's good. Don't get me wrong. This is a value machine right here. But it's making me want to hold on to more than like a couple basics in the deck. I don't know. Like, since we only play 2 basics, I feel like there's going to be situations where Solemn just feels worse. You know? And at 4 mana, like, it's kind of an oof. But maybe I will take him out. Alright. We'll craft our 2 commons. Very nice. And I think that's our deck. Very cool. That's got some of the new cards now. Oops. What? Huh? What? How did that happen? What did I click? How did it take me all the way over there? I clicked like here. How did it register as clicking there? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I don't have any legendary creatures in the deck. I think I have Ulamog, but am I really gonna? No. Yeah, next on the chopping block might be like Field of Ruin. Because again, it's kind of like pigeonholing us into keeping um our basics in the deck. Because you don't want to not get a land with this. So that might be next on the radar for what we take out. Although we'd also have to take out the basics. Oh, actually this... Yeah, let's put this in, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go down to one basic. And so now I think our next removal will be Field of Ruin, the next thing we take out, and then the next one after that will be our last basic, because we now have one card that searches for basics, but it only potentially searches for basics. It searches for a basic land or an artifact card with a mana ability, and we have a bajillion of those. So all right, I'm glad we found that thing, because this thing, it's not amazing, but it makes blood tokens, which, I mean, they're kind of the worst token, but they're not like nothing. You know, I could discard a land to a card. I don't know. Okay, sorry. I want to hear that last song again. Okay. Yep. So now we've looked through basically everything that we don't own. We haven't looked through stuff that we own, but I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired. I think I might cut the stream here. Oh, cancel. Let's done. Let's play one game with our Eugene deck. All right, let's go. This is what I like to see, baby. This is a good hand. We got cost reduction, we got card draw, we got creature handling stuff, and we got a Mirage Mirror. They're playing Sarin, which seems oh, and now we drew some ramp, but it seems like intimidating, because they can do that 3 mana drop a vampire thing. Oops. But we do have an effective counter to it in our edifice. I'm guessing that's what they're going for. They'll get 1 hit off on us with whatever vampire this is. Okay, yeah, let's play our Inspector here, because that'll just make everything cost less next turn. We can go Letter of Acceptance into Edifice. Oh, and now they'll make us discard the Edifice, most likely. Maybe something else. Point them towards... Oh, the Mirage Mirror. Okay. Veto. Oh. Oh. We are about to take a lot of damage. Alright. So now we can go like this, into this, into attack Thorin. Did you see that cheeky good game? I think they have us here. If they have like a Exquisite Blood, the other one, Sanguine Bond. They have a Sanguine Bond here. They really do have us. Okay. Sure, you exiled a thing from my graveyard. Eugene. Blow up Veto. Played the rest of my entire hand for free. Let's see here. Blue. No tax. Unfortunately, since I cast Eugene there, I can't activate my Edifice here. Which means they are going to get a hit in with Drana. But as of right now, that's not the end of the world. These are sweet sleeves, by the way. Okay. Oh, okay. That puts us to 1. We're 1 mana short of Eugene. The replicating ring. If we were to get that into our hand, we could play it, but the problem is if we want to get something into our hand, we're gonna have to pay, yeah. Oh, and now we're 1 short of casting that. And that also could save us here by exiling his board. I guess we just draw a card here. Okay. That's a start. That's also a start. Do we have a way to gain any life here? No. Yep. Well, yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay, that's game over. Alright, is the last card in their hand a swamp? Yep. Now they can just do 2 to us? Yep. We'll respond. That creature can't attack or block. Yeah, so I think our major mistake that game was that turn where we cast Eugene and didn't leave any mana up for our Edifice. If we would have done that, I think we would have been able to survive because we could have made Drana not able to attack, which means they wouldn't have been able to return that sacrificed vampire, which would mean we wouldn't have taken the additional 3. Ooh, Edgar. All right, I've wanted to play against this deck. I'm glad there's a black-white vampire commander in Arena now as well. Yeah, this looks great, actually. Turn 1. Play this to get rid of the summoning sickness. I love these Eugene sleeves, dude. And they're perfect for the deck. Aren't you sleeper dart? Let's go. This has one, sacrifice another creature, it gains death touch and indestructible until end of turn. Okay. Let's play that. And then this. I don't need that. Here we go. Edgar is so reasonably costed too. He only costs 4. Kaya Geist Hunter. This is new too. Creatures you control gain death touch until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter up to one target creature you control. So, okay, I'll resolve that. Did they choose no creatures? That must have been a mistake. Let's get this on the battlefield. Now we're going for this, obviously. -2 until end of turn. Yeah, dude, hold on a sec. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, create twice that many tokens instead. -6, exile all cards from all graveyards, then create a 1/1 white. Okay. Alright. Biblioplex, nice. So we're gonna, Eugene here, which will gain us some life. Then we're gonna shoot Kaya. This will leave us with 1 mana, which is enough to do... Wait a minute. Oh, it leaves us with no mana. We could blow up Edgar here. Or we could just blow up their dude. Yeah, let's do that. Because Edgar, when he dies, you can just transform it. Okay. I feel like we're pretty well set up now. Okay. They're killing off our guy, and then they're gonna swing at Eugene, which is totally fine. We'll get to replay Eugene. Making those each cost 1 mana. I'll then sacrifice this. What is the plan here? Is it chromatic orrery? Is that our plan? Actually, I have an idea. And it's to grab this new mana rock that we just put in the deck this game. Exile it. Haha. They get to return it to the command zone now, but they don't have the flip thing. We've done it, boys. We've succeeded in defeating the vampires. Yeah, we just stomped all over that. Ooh. Okay, I'll take a red-white land. I don't have a red-white deck to put it into, but... In fact, I think red-white is like the one color combination I don't have. Or rather, not the one color combination. I have a lot of color combinations I don't have. Like, green-red, I don't have in a deck either. But, I mean in Arena as well. And I also mean currently, because I used to have a lot of other decks. I really wish I could go back to all my standard Brawl decks that I had back in the day and just re-add them, converted over to a historic Brawl deck. What did I just get for leveling? I got a pack and a card art. Real Witness. Nice. Let's open our pack. We're only one away from a mythic wild card. And we got Alana and Elena, partners. Okay. 2 red and green for a 2/3 legendary creature, Human Ranger. First strike, reach. Beginning of combat on your turn. Put X +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control, where X is this creature's power. That creature gains haste in turn. That seems good. Basically, play a bunch of things that are big, and that'll give them haste. That's like a haste enabler, and that not only does that give them haste, makes them bigger. If you had like some sort of crazy spell to like give that guy like plus like 6/0 until end of turn or something, like it would put 8 +1/+1 counters in your guy. That's kind of nuts. But yeah, let's head on into this game here. This hand is looking pretty sweet. We have some ramp, we have some graveyard shenanigans, and we have lands. That's what we want. Specifically this land. This land is ridiculous in our deck. Let's toss over a friendly hello to our opponent. Ooh, and they have very pretty sleeves. Alright, here we go, opponent. Yes. Okay, yep, my turn. I will throw down my eye. Draw me a card and pass the turn. Alright, next turn we'll be able to toss this down. And then the turn after we can get down a Treasure Keeper. And the turn after that, granted we draw land, we can either Dreamstone, Hedron, or Eugene. I'm guessing they're going to play a land here and get a mana out of it. Yep. Are they going to play another 2-drop? Nope. Nope, we're going to decline this here. Alright, that's actually sweet because we can play that with our thing we just played. Hey, you exile a card from your graveyard. So I'm guessing they're going to play a land, make a mana, play Yark. Which, unfortunately, we don't have any ways to deal with Yark this turn. And luckily, they didn't do that. So they're going to have 4 mana here that they'll have available. That's blue, blue, green, green. No black for Yark. They do have another land they can play now. Blue, blue, green. Skyclave Relic. Oh my gosh. They are ramping up the wazoo. Gain us a life. Decline there. That's something, I mean, it's good to see because it's ramp. We get to kill this off. that they don't start going crazy once they get Yarok down. Yep. Now they have 3 mana to potentially get an enters the battlefield effect off. Exile a card from your graveyard. Untap an artifact. Exile a card from your graveyard. Yeah. We're gonna decline this. Play out our land. Eugene. We don't want them ETBs. All right. And with that, we're just gonna pass the turn here. And he's gonna swing at Eugene. Understandable. We will take action here and throw Eugene into the command zone. He replays Yarok. We will exile a card from your graveyard. Finally got that. Wither Snake. Decline here. We can't recast Eugene, but we do have enough mana to do some other stuff. If we play Mirage Mirror, we can't activate it, so let's play our Treasure Keeper here and pass the turn. Now, I'm just hoping they don't have something like Agent of Treachery here. That card just wouldn't be fun for us to play against. They can do other stuff, but like Agent of Treachery is gonna make me scoop. Ooh, Spark Double. Alright, they now get triple enters the battlefield abilities. Chupa Chops. I'll take it. Triple kill that creature. Triple kill. Alright, treasure map. I will take a treasure map. They get to swing here. Okay. My turn. Resolve. I do think I'll pay for this actually. I'm gonna pay here and here. Enters the battlefield. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will start making Zombonis next turn. Yeah, it's tough. Now the thing is, I can Eugene and blow up a Yarok. That might be the play here. Because it means we'll be able to play both the other cards in our hand too. And it also kind of turns them off a little bit from what they've been up to. Also, exile a card from your graveyard. Alright, they are gonna search for 2 lands and then put 2+1/+1 counters on each creature they control. This is 13 damage. We'd go to 3 if they hit our face. I kind of feel like ignoring Eugene there was a mistake on their part. But, oh, they're throwing out the good game here. I don't know, man. I don't know if it is a good game yet. Alright. Let's sacrifice our Inventor's Fair. We know what we're looking for. The Forsaken Monument. Next, we will activate this ability. They're good games spamming me. They think the game's over. Exile one card from your graveyard. There. Now I think the game's over. Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, you win some, you lose some. I definitely misplayed there. I don't think it would have had any effect on the outcome of the game, but I played my there were a couple of misplays there. I played my 0 mana artifact before searching up the thing that gains me life whenever I cast an artifact. And so I should have waited till after that so that I would gain 2 life off of it. In addition, I also didn't scry before drawing a card. Definitely should have done that with my free scry. Yeah, we can keep this. We got a 1 into a 2. This is looking fine. I haven't seen anybody play Chromium in a long time. I used to play that in a control deck. That gives me a bad feeling about this deck, though. Alright, here we go. We drew a play for next turn. And now it's your go. And we could draw a card here if we want to. Let's do it. That puts us up to 5. Let's just Sleeper Dart. Draw. Replicating Ring. I'm really glad that we drew that ring. That's a Drana. This is an Ugin. I hope they tap out again, because I'm sick of playing around counter spells. Yeah. They return Drana. Luckily we have some answers for Drana. Alright. First things first, let's cast Historic Birdie. Then I think we cast this. That leaves us with 1 mana. Actually, let's cast this. This just pluses. This will leave us with 2 mana now. Yeah. Treasure Keeper. Make a dude. And we're gonna hang on to our Skyclave Relic. Xanathar, huh? So he's gonna get to start playing my cards on his turn. That is, if I didn't have this card. I realize that drawing the card is a little risky, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. We'll make a thing here. Then let's draw a card. All right. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be huge. Swing. Pass. So, if our opponent wipes the board here, which they might, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard, and the rest on the back on the top in any order. Draw a card. Okay, that's kind of cool. But as I was saying, if they wipe the board here, we'll end up drawing 2 cards and treasure keepering. Okay. That's annoying. Don't think it's really gonna matter much though. Eight, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, let's do this. He's just dead. Good game. He sees it too. Because even if he saved his guy there, which he could do by discarding a card and tapping it to give it hexproof until end of turn. Well, technically, the tapping isn't part of the cost. The tapping just happens as part of the ability. But if he would have done that, I just had more damage than he had life. So. Ooh, look at that bat boy. Speaking of which, here's the first one. Yeah, I just want to see. And there's the second one. Is there a third? No. I haven't looked at these yet. I'm curious. We've got some really sweet sleeves. Who's that, like Sigarda? Yep, nothing here is relevant. Here had the sleeves. Nothing relevant here. Here at the bat. Nothing relevant here. Nothing relevant here. Here at the bat. Nothing relevant here or here. Okay. Here has this bat, which I didn't realize I actually have now. Kind of cool. Alright. This has got to be my last game. After this, I'm going to bed. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit of a long day, but it won't be so bad. Alright. Sorry about that. I was adjusting music. This looks fine. If we can draw land, I think we're gonna be set here. Wait, this has a chance of doing something? actually cancel that. Well, maybe we have a god card in the deck? I don't think we do, but if we did, this would have a chance of doing something. The thing is, we don't have any legendary creatures in the deck. We can't make anything a god. Oh, frick. This is uncomfortable. Opponent. Be a bro. Don't play anything this time. Be a bro. They're considering it. They did not do it. Yoda. Alright, that's a scoop. Yep, that is 2 turns of no lands in a row. Which, granted, a little bit my fault there. I could have mulliganed. I was a little greedy. I saw fun cards to play. Saw that I only needed 1 more mana to play them. It's always a little risky to keep a hand where you can't actually play any cards in the hand. Especially when you're on the play. You know, I think it's a little weird that you can't choose to go first or second in arena. I know you can, I think you can at least in traditional, but Brawl isn't traditional. You legitimately can't play traditional Brawl. So. See, this is a 2-land hand that's much more keepable because it has two mana draw spells and it has a 2 mana ramp spell. So it's just much keepable, more keepable. Plus it has a scry land. Yeah, so we keep that on top. And of course we drew a 7-drop, which we won't get to for a very long time. We're gonna play this. It's a Sorin deck. They play Sorin, and they -3 and play a big Empire. Honestly, that could have been bigger. So we're just likely going to be drawing 2 cards here. Yep. Because, yeah, this doesn't really... I mean, it's a vampire for Sorin to start targeting, but, like, the 2/2 flyer, you know? It'll get bigger with Sorin, but... Alright, my turn. Karn's Bastion. Cairn's Bastion. Let's play this out. Let's play this out. And then let's do this. Now next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be 1 short of Big Eugene next turn. Which we really need to get to Big Eugene. The thing is, I don't think I can go Little Eugene here. Because if I do, they're just gonna hit it. They had 2 3/3 flyers. Even if I plussed, he'd be dead. Yep. Was the whole idea, bud. Alright. So we play Eugene. Little Eugene. And we blow up their flyer. They now have no creatures. They could Sorin to play another creature. They also have 6 mana. 7 mana. and they do nothing. That is gonna hurt, good sir. Yeah, we'll do this. Plus target. Plus. And we'll play this. Not kicked. We played that not kicked because they had no non-basics. Kicking it only puts +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of non-basic lands they control, so. Alright, boys. I really need to get to bed. I need to be up in 5.5 hours, so, yeah, I'm gonna head out. So, for anybody who may have been watching, thank you so much for watching the stream today. Before I log out, I'll give you the outro. Thanks so much for watching the stream today. It's been a fun stream. It was really fun playing a bunch of the new set, which I feel like is a really fun set, honestly. I really like the aesthetic. I didn't think I would, but there's just something about vampires, man, and like, I don't know, the whole wedding thing is kind of neat too, and yeah, I'm really into it. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Again, anybody who follows, you'll be able to tell me a set booster and I will open it for you on stream. Not for you as in send it to you, but I will open it. Open the booster to show you. And Friendly Milkman, if you're watching this at any point, feel free to send me a DM with which set booster you want me to open. I have every set booster in standard in stock. So that's Midnight Hunt, the D&D set, Zendikar, Kaldheim, and Strixhaven. I also have a box of the new set on the way, but that set hasn't released in paper yet, so I can't open those yet. But yeah, so if you get a chance, send me your pack pick and I will open that on stream. I could wait until you are watching, or I could just open it on stream like sometime and you could see it. I don't know. Let me know your preference if you want to be on the stream when I open it or not. But yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, anybody who was, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their day and night. Goodbye.